Diana, so I know I probably look like crap to some of you and I really don't care. Honestly, I am just getting over like a 2-week sickness. After coming back from Chicago, I had the worst sore throat, the worst cough, so much phlegm. So I was actually like in bed for maybe like 2 or 3 days after I came back from Chicago. I wanted to vlog while I was there, so I do have a little bit of footage, so I'm gonna show some recap vlogs here. Just like a little update for you guys because I know it's been 3 weeks since I posted a video and I didn't want to do that again. I just went to Chicago, had a little bit of vacation, and was so separated from technology and social media that it made my trip fucking killer. I am just gonna go ahead and get started with my Chicago trip. Oh my gosh, guys. But I'm here at the airport, about to go to Chicago. I'm so excited. I think I'm going the right way. I've never done this by myself before, so we'll see. But I'm super excited. Oh my gosh, I have no idea where I'm going. So I actually got on a flight at 11 p.m. at LAX. Right before I got on the flight though, I had a little cocktail. Actually, I had 2 just because I was a little bit nervous. This was my first time that I was traveling somewhere by myself. I have a few friends in Chicago, so it was really nice to hang out with them. We got in at 6:40 in the morning and I took a nap maybe until like 10 o'clock. Then I kind of had their house to myself for a little bit, so I was like roaming around and filming myself. And I did go see the Bean too, which actually wasn't that interesting. At Millennium Park, no offense. So I'm here, guys. Oh my god, this is interesting. There's like this huge thing here. Oh, there's the Bean. The Bean. Okay, where do I go? Let's see. Oh, this looks cool. But I mean, just looking at it and seeing all the fingerprints on it, I was like, I don't even want to touch that. It looked cool, but I mean, it was just kind of dirty and I didn't want to touch it. And then I met up with a few of my subscribers. I met Melissa. New friends here in Chicago. Super excited. We're drinking Bloody Marys. And what is yours called?
It's like strawberries and honey.
Fresas and bees sweetening. That's a weird name, but it looks really good. I also met Rocio, and I also met Linda, who actually has a prosthetic eye as well. I'm sorry if you don't want me to talk about it, but I mean, it was just a great experience to meet you in person because obviously, as most of you guys know, I have one too. So it was just a great experience meeting someone who went through something very similar because she didn't have cancer, and being told that like I inspired her and I motivate her to be happy, and it was just such a great experience. I actually almost started crying because I did have a few cocktails in me. After that, I actually went to Cindy's, which is a new rooftop bar, I guess you can say, next to Millennium Park on Michigan. I'm not too sure. I'm so horrible with directions and streets, especially in a different city, so that might not even be true, but if it is, booyah. And actually, let me put this way. A little distracting. I wasn't picking my nose, don't worry. My friends and I, we went to Cindy's and I didn't record the view. I don't know why, but I have a picture that he actually took, so I'll post that here. You just see all of Millennium Park. You see like the statue, you see the Bean, you see the lake. It was just so beautiful, and the skyline. Oh my gosh. I actually took a train, or the L, for like the first time. I've taken trains in LA, like the metro and stuff, obviously. Just the L was so cool. I just felt so cool. Does that make sense? I don't know. After that, we went to a tiny like indoor-outdoor bar called Justin's. What? Yeah, put it on top.
I love slicing them like this.
I don't even want to say what I thought you said.
I know.
That looks yummy. Mine looks better than, well actually mine does not look better. Mine looks like, and I had a lamb burger with tzatziki and it was pretty good. But yeah, that place was really cool. I mean, we had Coronas, there was like old school music, so it was really fun. And when I mean old school, I literally mean like Ja Rule. Wednesday came. Rocio, who I actually met the day before, told me and my friend about a Mexican restaurant called El Julio's? Uncle Julio's? Uncle Julio's. because I really wanted to try Mexican food in a different state, because obviously being in California, come on, we're like burrito central. Taco trucks every fucking corner. But it was just a really big restaurant. Like, I'm so used to the holes in the walls in Los Angeles, you know? Like, literally the restaurant's like this big and you order huaraches on a paper plate and plastic forks. Just, it was cool. And there were no burritos, unfortunately, so I decided to just get like a mixed platter, and I just got a mixture of all the different foods they had. It was like a sampler. And then later that day, we decided to go to the Navy Pier, and we met up with another one of our friends, so it was like a good little group. Every single night we actually hung out with this guy. He was like such a cool person. So that night we went to Navy Pier and we ate at Harry Carey's, which is right next to the water, and we had a few drinks, a few Coronas. After that, we watched the fireworks, which I'm not really ever into. It's just a waste of my time. Like, it's not that great, you know, it's just fireworks. Like, I see fireworks every day because I live right next to the Dodger Stadium, so it's just not that much of a big deal to me. But I mean, everyone else was interested, so I put my fake smile on and I went with it. I'm just kidding, it was a great experience, it was really fun. The view of Chicago, by the way, the skyline, oh my gosh, compared to the one that I have right in front of me right now, the Los Angeles skyline, like, it is a fraction of the Chicago skyline. I can't even begin to tell you how beautiful it was. So after that, we actually went to this like free Mercedes-Benz event, and we had a free show of Bastille. When that song first came out, like, I just remember being in my Kia Soul just like screaming at the top of my lungs, seeing a band that I really enjoy, like hearing their music. Listening to Bad Blood was amazing because just like the visuals they had. And there was an open bar, we had vodka too, which was great. Vodka's my favorite, and if there's an open bar where they only give you vodka and beer, like, oh my god, it's meant for me. I forgot what I did during the day on a Thursday. I can't really remember, but we did have oysters for dinner, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. They're from New Jersey, and it was just so fresh and so clean. It was like a martini bar called Raw Bar, so we did have a couple cocktails too. But if you love oysters, just pour sriracha on that bitch, because that shit tastes even better, and a bunch of lemon. Ooh. I'm not really a fan of martinis, especially if they're like sweet apple teenies. Ugh. I don't know why I got one, but I mean, hey, whatever gets you drunk. That night, we actually went to a beer-arcade called Headquarters, and I guess it's new, it's in River North, so if you're from Chicago and you haven't been to Headquarters in River North, then you have to go to that one because it's just so awesome. I didn't get any footage, but there's this one picture that I took, and I'll show you, and it just says, "Don't grow up, it's a trap," and I just thought that was such a great thing to say. There was an Alt-J DJ set, which was interesting. One of the members of Alt-J was there, and they had a DJ set, so we were dancing to that. And the day after that, we went to a bar called O'Reilly's, and I believe it's in Old Town. I'm not too sure. If you go to O'Reilly's, one of the managers, I don't remember his name. Maybe if I ask my friend, because he did tell us what his name was. It was Harold, I think. Oh my god, that's what came to mind. I'm not too sure. But Harold, if that's you, you were awesome. While we were like a little bit tipsy, and don't judge me, by the way, if you think I drink too much, because I was on vacation. I'm always working like 5 to 6 days a week, and then I do YouTube, you know, and then I just have my personal life, so I just needed a fucking vacation, straight up. So I was a little buzzed, and we actually went to a aquarium kind of thing. It was more of like a fish store, but we were just so into it that we like just made it seem like it was an aquarium. So I recorded a bunch. There was this really cool eel that I was interested in, and then there was genetically modified fish that glow in the dark. It was so insane. And then Saturday rolled around and this is when I stopped filming. But I actually left my camera charger here in Los Angeles, so I could have recorded my phone, so if there's any kind of footage that I could even show, then I'll show it here. But the Saturday, I believe in the morning, I had to go, well, we had to go somewhere because we were just leaving our IDs and our credit cards everywhere, man. It was a hot mess. Thank God somebody found my stuff. And we ended up going back to the beercade, I believe Saturday night, and we had some fun. I was playing my friend in Mortal Kombat and I beat his ass. Of course, I mean, come on, I always play video games and I love video games. And normally I put 130% in everything, so, you know, I let him win once, but... And then Sunday was the day that I was looking forward to the whole entire time. I went to Lollapalooza and I didn't record that much just because, like I told you guys, I wanted to get away from my technology. I wanted to just be separated from my phone, and that was like such a great decision for me. But I had so much fun. It was evacuated twice, guys. Like the first time we got in, it was evacuated. They let us back in maybe 30 minutes to an hour later. And then right when we were gonna see Nero, it was just like bam. Sorry guys, a storm's rolling in, and that's what they said to us over the mic, and it was just like such a horrible experience because all of us were drunk, you know, so we just wanted to see the people we wanted to see. I heard Florence was like being chased by security or something. I got to see Odessa, which was so great. Chainsmokers, they were awesome. We saw Bass Nectar. Bass Nectar played Bohemian Rhapsody.
Eyes, look up to the skies and see. Have to ask.
Holy fucking how fucking magnificent was that? So great. I actually left Monday night, so all of Monday was like recovery mode for me for the flight. I stayed in bed all day, ordered my first deep dish pizza. Didn't like it, but I mean the wings were good. And then I flew that night at 10:10 and I arrived in LA at 12:43 a.m. on a Tuesday. So I had a great fucking time. The next day though was when I got sick. My voice started like going away. Actually, it was gone completely. And it's getting a little bit darker, isn't it? Did that even help? Oh yeah, that helped big time. I've been working a lot since that week off. I didn't work, you know, so I had to make that money up again. I have to film a lot of videos for you guys because I haven't been on for 3 weeks, and I do apologize. I don't want you guys to think that I'm ever gonna quit YouTube because I'm not. I just really needed that like couple of weeks to just center myself and to just get better, you know?